Hello, everyone, and welcome to a beautiful day in Uptown Charlotte for the 70th Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade. I'm Paul Cameron along with Maureen O'Boyle. Maureen, we have picked a warm Thanksgiving.
It is absolutely beautiful. Happy Thanksgiving. We're so glad that you're here with us. It really is incredible outside today.
So many sights and sounds you'll see over the next 2.5 hours, including, you know, I'm a big band guy, and we've got the WBTV Battle of the Bands this year with big money at stake.
It's so huge, and we have some incredibly talented bands here. As you know, we're expecting over 100,000 people to line Uptown Charlotte to watch this beautiful parade, one of the biggest in the country.
And you know Robert Crumbine, he always has something up his sleeve. Let's bring him right now. He's the executive director. He has a big marionette he's going to march down the street in just a few minutes. But that's not all. So many wonderful things today, Robert.
We've got 18 bands this year. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, I'm just really excited, and the weather's perfect. So we have a new song by Rob Pardoff. I think we should kick this thing off with the Steps in Motion Dancers from Audrey Kell.
Sounds perfect.
All right, so let's do it.
Let's do it. And folks, it is time to step into the holidays. Let's go.
This is a special presentation from WBTV. From Uptown Charlotte, this is the 70th annual Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade. Your hosts, Paul Cameron and Maureen O'Boyle, and featuring Kristen Hampton. Stay with us for performances from the area's best marching bands and the WBTV Battle of the Bands. 2016 Grand Marshal Anthony Hamilton, Christy Lynn. From The Voice, Teresa Guidry. And of course, Santa Claus. The 2016 Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade is presented by Hendrick BMW, the Charlotte Regional Visitors Authority, Piedmont Natural Gas, Food Lion, and Autobell. Now, from the Levine Avenue of the Arts in Uptown Charlotte, here's Paul Cameron and Maureen O'Boyle.
We are giving you the perfect vantage point of this, the Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade. It is so good to have you along with us. It is just a perfect day.
It is. From our broadcast position right here, we want to go down to the street side and join the third member of our broadcast team today, Kristen Hampton, who has our Grand Marshal, Anthony Hamilton. Kristen.
And this guy can't get a minute to himself from waving at all the fans and the kisses he's been blown here. I got the incredible honor of introducing Anthony Hamilton here for the parade. Again, you said he is the Grand Marshal. Yes. This guy's been all over the world, known all over the world, but he is from right here, born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina, graduate of South Meck High School. I want to ask you a question. You've won all kinds of awards. You're known all over the world. What's it like to be the Grand Marshal here in your hometown?
You know, coming back home, man, for such an honor. It's big for me, for my family, and for the city. I've been representing them, and now for them to give this back to me, it goes to show that they love me. So it's a big day.
That is so awesome. Are you going to be performing for us today?
No, I'm just going to be waving and blowing kisses.
You're going to be blowing a lot of kisses. If the last 10 minutes is any indication, because we got a lot of fans out here this morning, I'm going to let you go back and get into your ride. I know they're waiting for you right now. But, guys, very excited to have Anthony Marshall here as the 2016 Grand Marshal of the Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade. We'll send it right back up to you guys.
I am a huge fan of Anthony Hamilton and the Hamiltones. They are amazing. We are so happy that he's here, a native son. We have got so much going on today. 1,400 students participating in our marching bands today. And as you know, we are famous for our bands here in North and South Carolina.
We've got a great competition coming up. It is going to unfold in front of your eyes as the 2016 Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade continues right after this. And welcome back. We are at the Levine Avenue of the Arts on a day where, Maureen, we have had very cold Thanksgivings. This is the warmest one I can remember.
Definitely not one that's chill at all. We see people in just short sleeves down here, and we are looking at the Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade banner, the official kickoff of our beautiful parade. And look who's pushing it, Paul.
It wouldn't be the parade without the Carolina Clowns, a non-profit group of volunteers. You know, they put on the grease paint, the funny shoes, the red noses and costumes, and one of them, Harv, has participated in this parade for 59 years.
Yeah, the group is incredible because, you know, Paul, they go out and they make people smile at some of their darkest hours, and as you said, they're volunteers, they're a non-profit. 59 years they have been in this parade. And the kids love them along the route. Because these guys do dances, they do flips, and there's a little clown with them, maybe a princess they picked up along the way.
Yeah, there we go. You hear the strains in the background of a little strong band. You should. This is UNC Charlotte's Pride of Niner Nation. 150 musicians. They entertain fans at the 49er football games and basketball games. They just have all kinds of fun at the campus.
They were there with the Steps in Motion, the drums, just at the very beginning of the broadcast, but they are wonderful. Let's listen.
This land's your land, this land's my land. Very fitting for this Thanksgiving Day. So much to be thankful for in this land of plenty that we live in.
So thankful for UNC Charlotte's marching band. They are incredible.
One of the many bands we've talked about coming through today, and we've got many more to go. Some, what, 95 entries today, Maureen?
It's incredible. 1,400 students, Paul. That's a huge number. And there she is, Queen Charlotte, our royal mascot for the Novant Health Thanksgiving Day Parade, back to help us celebrate 70 years in Charlotte. Queen Charlotte is accompanied by her very own balloon.
That's right, the big turkey.
It's a cold inflatable,
It's
and
a
it
big
is
turkey.
a people-powered Surrey. And there she is.
It wouldn't be the parade without her, no question. WBTV has been on the air broadcasting this parade since 1949, since when we went on the air. And we're proud to keep doing it.
It's such a tradition, Paul. I always talk about my sister-in-law and her family. She's been coming here since she was a baby, and they are here right now lining Tryon, a group of probably 20 plus, and it's so much fun for them.
Now, you know, watching jugglers on stilts.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I don't know how they do it when they're not on stilts, but on stilts as well.
Exactly.
That's a pilgrim who is juggling what looks like little pumpkins.
Yeah.
And there's Charlotte Mayor Jennifer Roberts,
And
one
her
of
family.
our
Yep.
one of our many dignitaries who's in the parade today.
And she's in a horse-drawn sleigh. Isn't that nice?
Very pretty.
Coming through the main performance square right here at Levine Avenue of the Arts, and we're at Tryon Street.
Doesn't that look festive and beautiful? That white carriage, lovely.
You know, one thing this parade has invented a couple of years ago were the segwaloons, and they're balloons on segways. And so we've got a couple. There's a nice shot of the mayor right there, but we've got a couple coming up that are, well, that's Peter and Penelope Pumpkin. You have to say it slowly.
So, you know, you've seen the segways. Those are those
Right.
two-wheeled that you stand on.
And
Well,
lean,
these
yep.
were the invention of Robert Crumbine, our executive director
met
and
at the
producer.
top of the broadcast,
Exactly.
yes.
He invented these. No one has ever had these until he created them. So these balloons are over the segwaloon, and a person is driving it inside. And what a cool invention.
Wait, you mean there's a person in these? Really?
No, they're just pumpkins, Paul.
The remote control.
Yeah, so very cool invention by our very own Robert Crumbine.
That's a great thing. And this is a cornucopia, certainly a horn of plenty, a symbol of abundance, has come to represent our season of thanks. This float is sponsored by Food Lion, who supplied 500 families with a Thanksgiving turkey just this year.
And here